Yo, Jason here with Diomedes Industries with another one-take tutorial. If your leather is turning black in random spots, it can be something that gets a young leather worker and frustrates them. Usually, as long as dyes are not involved in something just obvious, I spilt my dye or whatever else, if your leather is turning black in random spots, you probably have a problem with oxidization or vinegarooning or however you want to call it. What's going on is vegetable tan leather is made with tannins. And when it comes in contact with steel, it can turn the leather black. And it can turn it black instantly. It's a chemical reaction that happens with steel and the tannins in the leather and turns it black instantly. Now, in my last one-take tutorial, I showed you how to sharpen a swivel knife. And of course, we all know that blades are made of steel. So I'm sharpening it on my work surface here that I'm going to end up working the steel on, or leather on. And that can be a problem. It can be a problem because all this swarth that I just took off of that blade can be on my work surface. It's going to be invisible to my human eye. As soon as I drop leather on there and dampen it, I'm going to have a problem. In fact, I might start getting marks on my leather because of it. So what can I do to combat that? Super simple. Just clean your work surface and clean everything in a fashion that's way over top of what you think it might be. I just threw away the swarthy, that's actually a term, and it doesn't mean pirates. I just threw away a swarthy towel, and now I'm going to clean this area with alcohol. And I always keep a little bit of alcohol for various reasons next to me in just a little mustard bottle. I keep in a ketchup bottle my thinner for my contact cement. And I'm just going to clean this area very thoroughly. This is the whole area that I just worked. I'm going to get it off my hands. And I'm going to do all sorts of stuff to get rid of any of that residual swarth. One thing I also might do, because I glue up right in the same area, is I might hit this with a little bit of my cement thinner and clean off any cement at the same time to make my work surfaces flat on a very small level and getting rid of all those imperfections. And then I'm just going to throw that towel away. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm not going to use it again. I don't want it contaminating my work surface anymore. So if you're getting any black spots or things like this on your leather, sometimes it can just be the leather and contaminants from outside. But if you're getting it at a reputable source like Wickett and Craig or Herman Oak or something like that, check your work surface, check your areas. Don't grind metal. Sharpening's probably okay. I do it all the time, but don't grind metal in that same location. Those dust particles will get all over your leather and you're going to have black leather in a heartbeat. And it's so frustrating for a person who doesn't understand what's happening at the surface level, at the microscopic level, and why that's happening. So if you do get a little bit of black on your leather, try an old trick, which is a little bit of lemon oil or lemon juice. Not lemon oil, lemon juice. You're hitting it with a little bit of acid. Sometimes that chemical reaction can knock that back. I've had it where if it's very minor, I've knocked that back pretty quickly and you can't tell. I dye over top of it or do what I've got and I've saved the project. That was frustrating. This here is just a scrap piece of leather, so I'm not going to worry about this too much. I'm just going to cut around it or dye over it in black and be okay. But if I did have something there, I might give a shot of first a little bit of alcohol. Sometimes that works, but I'm going to definitely try the lemon oil, lemon juice, and see how that goes. I hope that works for you. If there's any of your old hands out here that are watching that, I'm not as old as some of y'all been doing it forever, and you know some other ways, you know some other tricks and tips, drop them in the comments below. I would love some of your old timers. That's how I've learned so much, is from old hands that really know what they're doing. So by all means, old men and ladies out there who are, I don't mean to be mean, I'm not trying to be rude, I'm saying experienced men and ladies, drop comments, in the comments below, and I would love to learn from you, and so will everybody else. Thank you so much. Check out Diomedes Industries at www.diomedesindustries.com, DIOMEDES Industries.com, or you can see my work at Fiddleback Outpost as well. I have about 30 different sheaths that I carry. Buy a knife, buy a sheath, support me, and have a sweet piece of kit on the way out. Thanks. See you next time.